On July 30th, OpenAI cut the price of its cheapest model by 80%. Not 8. 80. And most comparisons you'll find of these models still show the old numbers, so the advice you're reading about which one to pay for is out of date. This is AI yourself. Today, the 3 GPT-5.6 models, what just changed, and which one you should actually be paying for. OpenAI launched this family on the 9th of July. It isn't one model, it's 3, built for genuinely different jobs. Sol is the flagship. For when the problem is hard and getting it right matters more than what it costs. Terra is the middle. Good enough to ship, priced so you can run it at volume without flinching. And Luna is the cheap one, built for throughput rather than depth. Sorting things into categories, routing requests, moderating content, short summaries. Jobs where you need thousands of answers, not one brilliant one. Here's what happened on the 30th of July, 2026, 3 weeks after launch. Luna went from $1 per million input tokens down to 20 cents. Output fell from $6 to $1.20. That's 80% off. Terra came down 20%. $2 in, 12 out. And Sol didn't move. Still $5 in, 30 out. CNBC and Axios both covered it, and OpenAI put part of it down to a roughly 20% improvement in what it costs them to serve these models. Now here's the part almost nobody is covering, and it matters more than the price cut itself. Every one of these models has 4 different prices, depending on how you call it. Standard is what you've just seen. Fast mode costs double. That's not new, by the way, it's the old priority processing renamed on the same day. And then there are 2 cheaper modes, batch and flex, both at half the standard price. Flex just means you'll wait a bit longer. Batch means you send a pile of work and collect it later. Which leads somewhere genuinely counterintuitive. Sol, the flagship, running on Flex costs less than Terra, the mid-tier, running on Fast. So the mode you pick can matter more than the model you pick. Most people never touch this setting. So how do you choose? Start with Luna. Genuinely start there. If the job is simple and you're doing it a lot, Luna is now so cheap that cost stops being part of the decision at all. Move up to Terra when Luna's answers aren't good enough. That's most real applications. Keep Sol for problems that are actually hard. Not because it's better at everything, but because it's the only one worth its price when being right is the whole point. And whatever you land on, ask whether you need the answer this second. If you don't, Flex halves your bill for nothing. Let's make it concrete. Say a typical task sends about 10,000 tokens in, call it 7 or 8,000 words, and gets 2,000 back. Run it 1,000 times, on standard. Sol, about $110. Terra, $44. Luna, $4.40. But add the modes back in and the range gets silly. That same 1,000 tasks costs $2.20 on Luna with Flex, or $220 on Sol with Fast mode. Same work. Same 1,000 tasks. 100 times the price, depending on 2 dropdowns. Worth asking why they cut it all. 3 weeks between launching a family and cutting its prices is fast. Cutting the cheap tier 80% while leaving the flagship untouched tells you where the competition is biting. At the bottom, where the models are close enough that price is the only thing separating them. Good news if you're buying. Expect it to keep happening. So, Luna unless you've got a reason, Terra when quality matters, Sol when it really matters. And check whether you actually need it fast before you pay double for it. That's AI yourself. Like this video and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.